Did you know Mo Salah helped out a criminal, nearly leaving football to work in the army and almost became the president of Egypt? Brace yourselves, because today we've brought you some of the most insane facts about the Egyptian superstar Mohammed Salah. 10. Jurgen Klopp didn't want to sign Mo Salah. Have you ever thought, what if Salah never made it to Liverpool? Well, if it were for Jurgen Klopp, Salah was never making it to Anfield. Can you believe this? The Liverpool boss was not interested to sign Liverpool's greatest ever signing. Holy God! Fortunately, Salah was signed for $36.5 million back in the summer of 2017, and it seemed like a huge deal. Liverpool was struggling and Klopp wanted a miracle. And if not for this gem, Liverpool were doomed. Although Klopp has had a huge part in Salah's upcoming as one of the game's finest forwards, but initially he was never interested in him. He rather wanted to sign Julian Brandt. My goodness! But it was Michael Edwards, the Liverpool sports director, who convinced Klopp to go for the Egyptian. The rest is history. And you know what else is history? Salah defeating one of the presidential candidates. Saying that Salah is popular in Egypt would be an understatement, because over there this man has the status of a god. He's idolized by millions and loved by even more, so he's not a star, he is a vibe, an aura, an emotion. He is home. And it was back in 2018 when, during the presidential elections, Salah defeated one of the candidates without even competing. What? Yes. The ballot had only 2 candidates named on it, but shockingly, people crossed other candidates and wrote Mo Salah on it as their primary candidate. Damn, it's insane. Now, this was something even Salah himself didn't expect, but yeah, these votes were not counted, which makes sense. But in case they were, the Pharaoh would have been a runner-up in the presidential race. Guys, it's the national elections of a whole country. This is simply mind-blowing. I think we already know what Salah might do once he retires. 8. Salah helped out a criminal. This man is so kind and gentle that one time he helped a criminal. A criminal, I repeat. This is unbelievable. No matter where he goes, whether it's on the field or off the field, his conduct and compassion are exemplary. So this begs the question, how did my man help the thief? How? Well, when Salah was playing in Alexandria, his family was robbed. But you can't escape from the law and the police. Therefore, the burglar was caught 2 days later, and Salah's father was not ready to bury the hatchet. He wanted to press charges, and rightly so. Whoa, but here comes the twist. This man Salah is out of this world. When he came to know about this entire affair, he asked his father to drop the charges. Oh God, and it didn't end there. Salah took the high road, showing unreal compassion, and gave the thief some money and also helped him find a job. This man never fails to impress us. He never does. No wonder why millions adore him. 7. Salah's philanthropic endeavors. And this number keeps on rising. Salah keeps the perfect balance in his life, where he spends millions on luxuries. At the same time, he spends equally on his philanthropic endeavors. For Salah, doing charity is something divine. He comes from a humble background and grew up as an ordinary kid with lots of dreams and desires. In an interview, he revealed something about his family, quoting, "My family is like any other family. We're not rich, we're not poor, we're just okay and I like it. That way, we have a simple life, there's nothing special about it." And even after getting crazy rich, he never forgot his true identity. And over the years, he's used his fortune to help the less fortunate. Moreover, he's funded numerous anti-poverty projects, especially in his hometown, where he's built schools and hospitals. He's also been providing monthly allowances to 450 families, which is so impressive. Such is his character that he has been a staunch advocate of women's rights in the Middle East. John Oliver, a British comedian, once said, "Salah is a better human being than he is a football player." And on another occasion, the mayor of Nagrig, the hometown of Salah, said Salah is a refined person who, despite his popularity, has never forgotten about his town. Well guys, this is how the real heroes look. 6. Salah has a school named after him. Salah has done so much for the people of Egypt, a country that once couldn't even dream of playing in the Football World Cup. Salah gave them hope. Hope that one day they could even lift the trophy. And in 2018, he fulfilled his nation's dreams when, in one of the most memorable matches in Egyptian football history, the Egyptian legend took his team across the line, scoring the winning goal against Congo, qualifying for the FIFA World Cup after 28 years. This sent the whole country into a state of euphoria. They rejoiced in the streets, and why not? Salah was celebrated as a national hero. So, to show his gratitude to the director of the high school where Salah had graduated, renamed the school to Mohammed Salah Military Industrial School. This is cool. 5. Salah has helped fight Islamophobia throughout the world. Not only has Salah won the hearts of the people of Egypt, but rather he has affected people across the globe. According to a 2018 study by Stanford University, Liverpool's signing of Salah has had a massive impact, causing an 18.9% drop in hate crimes in the Merseyside area.
The research says hate crime on Merseyside is down by nearly 20% if Salah wasn't at the club.
So what we did was we ensured that these are all really old followers of the club, so that there's no selection into the sample based on Salah himself. Like if you love Liverpool because of Salah.
We weren't able to get usable data from all jurisdictions. We got from most jurisdictions. But this basically...
Whereas the number of anti-Islamic hate tweets by the club fans have also halved. Good lord! Salah has broken the barriers of negative perception that fans and the general public hold about the Muslim community, said Momin Khan, the head of England's first mosque. Salah has portrayed the region like none other, and after every time he scores, he performs sujood, unveiling the real beauty of Islam. This is an individual man who has had one of the greatest impacts when it comes to countering and removing Islamophobia from the hearts of people. 4. Salah is part of the school curriculum in Egypt. And how can such a person not be a role model for every person? Salah is the epitome of perfection. He keeps the perfect balance between his professional and personal life. And surprisingly, he's been added to the national curriculum of Egypt so that he might inspire millions of little kids who go to school. His struggle and journey from Nagrig to Liverpool in itself is a huge success story. And not only this, but the curriculum also focuses on his charitable work and the service he's done to the community, and how with all this fame and wealth, he is as humble as it gets. An extract from the curriculum reads as, Salah's desire to work extremely hard and do all the charitable work is because he wants others to succeed. He's a role model for millions of Egyptians who give him the nickname, the Happiness Maker. 3. Salah almost served in the military. But you know, every person's life has its highs and lows. Similarly, Salah's entire career was put into jeopardy when in 2014 he was called by the government for mandatory service in the Egyptian military. This came as a shock. Salah had been transferred to Chelsea recently and his career was yet to take off. But this uninvited call was something that was about to take everything that Salah had worked so hard for. Salah was quoted saying, "I do understand the importance of my service in the military, but what I am doing here for my country, is it not important enough?" After giving Salah chills down his spine, Egyptian Prime Minister Ibrahim Malab personally stepped in and exempted Salah from this duty. Sometimes I just wonder if Salah has gone for military service, how things would be now. 2. Salah's record-breaking debut season for Liverpool. Salah was signed by Liverpool in 2017 and this turned out to be the turning point of his career. He was the first Egyptian signed by the club and he made sure that Liverpool would never forget him. His debut season was super hit. After scoring multiple times in the first month, the Egyptian GOAT was awarded the Player of the Month by Liverpool fans. In the next few months, Salah was well on track to write history by making it to the list of top scorers during that season. His notable performances included his goals against Chelsea, Stoke City and Maribor. Thanks to all these, he became the joint second fastest player in Liverpool history to reach 20 goals in 26 matches. This young guy was doing wonders for the Liverpool Football Club. In March 2018, after scoring 4 times against Watford, Salah became the leading goal scorer in the top 5 leagues across Europe, overtaking the GOATs Messi and Harry Kane. The season was nothing less than a fairy tale, and Salah ended up with a stupendous tally of 43 goals in his sensational debut season. This season made one thing very clear: Salah was there to stay at this new club. 1. Salah played with his football idol. Like every aspiring football player, Salah also had idols, and when asked in an interview, he said, "I've said it many times before and I'll say it again. The Brazilian Ronaldo and Francesco Totti are my all-time favourites." Now, although Salah was never able to share the pitch with the Brazilian Ronaldo, He played alongside the legend Francesco Totti while representing Roma, and he also said he's a quality guy both on and off the field. In addition, he's calm, composed and confident because he knows what he's doing, and this is what I like about him the most. Salah is indeed living the dream, but there are even more crazy Totti fans. This guy literally got his entire back tattooed with a picture of Totti. He went a little bit too far. Check out this video to see even more crazy stories about football fans taking it too far.